You know, you can actually boost your PlayStation storage and keep enjoying all those big new games without having to delete your old favorites. This works on any PS5, whether it's the Standard, the Slim, or the Pro. With extended storage, you can add more games and even move your games to a secondary drive in just a few seconds. I'm going to show you the fastest way to expand your storage by installing an internal M.2 SSD. This is the method that lets you play PS5 games directly from the new drive, no waiting around. The PS5 has a hidden, dedicated slot for M.2 SSDs. But before you grab one, you need to make sure it meets Sony's requirements. First, the interface. It has to be PCIe Gen 4 and NVMe. Then, the storage capacity. It can range anywhere from 250 gigabytes all the way up to 8 terabytes, giving you plenty of room for your games. The speed is really important. Sony recommends at least 5,500 megabytes per second sequential read speed for smooth performance. For the form factor, you can choose 2230, 2242, 2260, 2280, or 22,110 sizes. And don't forget the heatsink. It's required, but you can either buy an SSD with one pre-installed or add it separately. First, make sure your PS5 is completely powered off. Don't leave it in rest mode, shut it down fully. Once it's off, unplug the power cable and any other wires like HDMI or USB so nothing is connected. Place the console on a clean, flat surface with good light because we're going to open it up. Now let's take off the side panel. Grab the corner where the PlayStation logo is, lift it slightly, and then slide it down. You'll hear a small click as it comes loose. Don't worry, it's meant to come off like that. Once the panel is off, look near the fan, you'll see a small rectangular metal plate held down by a screw. That's the cover for the M.2 expansion slot. Go ahead and use a small screwdriver to remove the screw and lift that metal plate off. Underneath, you'll see the actual slot where the SSD will go, along with some holes and a spacer that can move depending on the length of your SSD. Take your SSD, hold it at a slight angle, about 30 degrees, and gently push it into the connector until it feels secure. It should sit angled up at first. Next, move the little spacer to match the length of your SSD, press the drive down flat, and use the screw to lock it in place. This keeps it stable so it won't move around. Now put the metal cover back over the slot and screw it in again. After that, slide the side panel back on until it clicks into place. Once everything's closed up, reconnect all your cables, plug the power back in, and turn the PS5 on. When it starts, it should recognize the new SSD right away and ask you to format it. Follow the instructions on the screen. Keep in mind that formatting erases everything on the SSD, so make sure it's empty before you started this process. And that's it. Once the formatting is complete, the PS5 treats this SSD just like it's built-in storage. You can install games on it, run them directly from it, and enjoy the same speed as the original drive. Once it's ready, you'll notice two storage options. The console storage is the default one that comes with your PS5, and it's just under 900 gigabytes. The second one is the M.2 SSD we just added, which gives us almost 1 terabyte of extra space. If you go into the storage settings, you can see everything related to storage in one place. All my games are currently in the console storage. Now, here's something cool. Even before moving a game, you can see how storage will shift between the console storage and the M.2 SSD. Let's try moving a few games like Mortal Kombat, Dirt 5, and some others. You'll see the storage indicator update in real time. Then, when I click the Move button, it shows exactly which games are being transferred. Once I hit OK, it moves 241 gigabytes from the console storage to the M.2 SSD in just about 100 seconds. That's pretty fast. One thing to remember, when you first use an M.2 SSD with your PS5, the system warns you that if you experience any lags or issues while playing, you might need to move your frequently played games back to the console storage. This usually happens with low quality or slow SSDs, or drives with poor thermal management. So, the key takeaways are, choose a high-quality SSD, make sure it has a heatsink, handle your PS5 carefully, and remember that formatting the drive will erase all data. And that's how you can easily boost your PS5 storage and keep all your games without worrying about running out of space. Remember to choose the right SSD, follow Sony's requirements, and enjoy your games at full speed. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any future tips and tricks. This is CyberHQ signing off. See you in the next video.